Hello, Blues family. Welcome to the Blues Talk Zone, your home for everything Chelsea. From the latest transfer news and match previews to in-depth analysis and behind-the-scenes updates, we've got you covered. If you bleed blue and want to stay ahead of every story from Stamford Bridge, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Let's talk Chelsea, the passion, the pride, the glory. Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Chelsea launch ambitious triple signing mission. Guéhi, Garnacho, and Xavi Simons at the top of Enzo Maresca's list. In what is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing and high-stakes transfer sagas of the summer, Chelsea Football Club have set their sights on an audacious triple swoop that could completely reshape their squad heading into the new season. Blues head coach Enzo Maresca is believed to be personally spearheading the club's pursuit of three high-profile targets: former academy graduate Marc Guéhi, Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho, and PSG's dynamic playmaker Xavi Simons. According to sources close to Stamford Bridge, the West London Giants are preparing what insiders have described as a strategic but aggressive transfer approach, with negotiations already in various stages for all three players. Maresca, who has been vocal in private meetings about his desire for both experience and youthful dynamism in the squad, has reportedly urged the Chelsea hierarchy to move with urgency, knowing that competition from other European heavyweights is inevitable. Marc Guéhi. The homecoming plan of the three potential arrivals, the Marc Guéhi pursuit carries the deepest emotional weight for Chelsea fans. The 24-year-old England international, now a key figure at Crystal Palace, is a product of Chelsea's Cobham Academy. Having left Stamford Bridge in 2021 for regular first-team football, Guéhi has developed into one of the Premier League's most consistent central defenders, earning regular England call-ups under Gareth Southgate. Chelsea's defensive situation remains a concern despite recent solid performances. Thiago Silva's departure has left a void in leadership and composure at the back, while injury concerns for Wesley Fofana and Benoit Badiashile have reduced Maresca's options. Sources suggest Chelsea are ready to submit a formal bid in the region of $55 million, which would test Crystal Palace's resolve. Palace, however, are not under immediate financial pressure to sell, and their valuation of the player is understood to be closer to $65 million. Maresca is believed to view Guéhi not just as a defensive reinforcement, but as a leader who understands Chelsea's culture. The Italian manager is said to have personally spoken to the player's representatives, stressing that returning to Stamford Bridge could elevate Guéhi's career to the next level. Alejandro Garnacho, the sensational target. If the Guéhi deal is rooted in familiarity, the Garnacho pursuit is pure ambition. The 20-year-old Manchester United winger has emerged as one of the most exciting young attackers in the Premier League, blending blistering pace with fearless one-on-one dribbling. His breakout performances last season, particularly in high-pressure fixtures, have made him a fan favorite at Old Trafford. However, United's current situation has opened a small window of opportunity. While the Red Devils have no intention of selling Garnacho cheaply, Chelsea's interest has been described as serious and sustained. Reports indicate the Blues are prepared to explore a package worth upwards of $85 million, potentially including performance-related add-ons to tempt United into negotiations. Maresca's admiration for Garnacho is no secret. He believes the Argentine would inject unpredictability into Chelsea's attack, complementing the likes of Cole Palmer and while giving the team more variety in wide areas. In tactical discussions, the Chelsea boss has highlighted Garnacho's ability to stretch defenses, draw fouls in dangerous areas, and create moments of individual brilliance. Qualities that could be decisive in tight matches. Convincing Manchester United to part with one of their brightest prospects will be extremely difficult, and some insiders see this deal as the longest shot of the three. Nevertheless, Chelsea's willingness to push boundaries in the transfer market means it cannot be ruled out entirely. Xavi Simons, the creative engine. The third piece of Maresca's triple signing vision is Xavi Simons, the Dutch attacking midfielder who has been dazzling audiences across Europe. Currently contracted to Paris Saint-Germain but on loan at RB Leipzig, Simons has showcased exceptional creativity, vision, and versatility, making him one of the most sought-after young talents in the game. Chelsea's scouting reports describe Simons as a complete modern creator, capable of operating as a number 10, a wide forward, or even a deep-lying playmaker when required. Maresca's tactical philosophy relies heavily on intelligent ball progression, quick transitions, and fluid positional rotations, and the Chelsea boss believes Simons could be the ideal link between midfield and attack. PSG's stance on Simons is complicated. While the French champions see him as a long-term asset, there is recognition that the player is eager for regular starting opportunities in a stable project. Chelsea are expected to test the waters with an initial proposal worth around $60 million, though there is speculation that a deal could involve a player swap or staged payments to comply with financial fair play regulations. Maresca's hands-on approach. One of the defining features of this triple pursuit is the hands-on role of Enzo Maresca. Unlike some managers who prefer to let sporting directors handle most of the transfer work, Maresca is actively engaging in the process. Insiders reveal that he has been in direct communication with all three players' agents, outlining his long-term vision for Chelsea and explaining how each target fits into the team's blueprint. The Italian's persuasive skills are reportedly making an impact. Guéhi is said to be intrigued by the possibility of returning to a club where he came through the ranks. Garnacho, while loyal to United, is understood to be impressed by the prospect of being a focal point in Maresca's attack. Simons, for his part, has been keeping an open mind about his future, aware that Chelsea's project could provide him with both the competitive platform and the creative freedom he craves. Financial and squad implications. Pulling off all three signings in one window would require substantial financial outlay, potentially in excess of $200 million. Chelsea's recent spending under the Todd Boehly Clearlake capital ownership has already drawn scrutiny, and the club will need to balance the books through player sales and structured deals. Conor Gallagher, Trevoh Chalobah, and Armando Broja are among those who could be moved on to generate funds. Maresca has been clear in internal meetings that he does not want a bloated squad. If Guéhi arrives, one of the existing center-backs may need to depart. The addition of Garnacho and Simons would also increase competition for attacking spots, potentially limiting minutes for current wingers such as Noni Madueke and Raheem Sterling. Fan excitement and industry reactions. News of Chelsea's triple pursuit has already generated significant buzz among supporters. Social media has been flooded with speculative lineups featuring Guéhi in central defense, Simons pulling strings in midfield, and Garnacho terrorizing full-backs alongside Palmer and Jackson. Football pundits have offered mixed reactions. Some praise Chelsea's ambition, noting that all three targets are under 25 and could form the core of a dominant side for years to come. Others caution against the risks of such aggressive spending, especially given the uncertainties of adapting young stars to a new system. Former Chelsea captain Gary Cahill, speaking on a broadcast, endorsed the Guéhi move in particular. He's matured into a leader at Palace. Bringing him back would be a statement, not just for the fans, but for the dressing room. Meanwhile, ex-United winger Antonio Valencia admitted he would hate to see Garnacho in a Chelsea shirt, but acknowledged that football's transfer market is unpredictable. The road ahead. With the transfer window still open, the coming weeks will be crucial. Chelsea's negotiating team, led by sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, are juggling complex talks on multiple fronts. Maresca's direct involvement ensures that player motivation is being addressed alongside financial considerations. But as any seasoned operator in the market knows, big-name deals often hinge on timing, persistence, and a bit of luck. For now, Chelsea fans can dream of a new-look side featuring the commanding presence of Marc Guéhi at the back, the electrifying runs of Alejandro Garnacho down the flank, and the creative genius of Xavi Simons threading passes through opposition lines. Whether those dreams become reality will depend on the club's ability to turn ambition into execution, something the Stamford Bridge faithful have seen both succeed and fail in equal measure over the years. What is clear, however, is that Enzo Maresca is determined to leave his mark on this Chelsea squad. His fingerprints are all over this triple target mission. And if even 2 of the 3 deals are completed, the Blues could be looking at a squad capable of challenging on multiple fronts next season.